what's up guys, it's Claudio and we are talking about training versus the reality of a race. And it's Supersix with Claudio. We're at Chicago Grit, Cat 3, day 4, already day 4. Mundeline. And we are off. 40-minute race, Cat 3s. We've already done 3 days. Legs are opening up, honestly. I'm not starting to feel fatigued yet. I definitely feel it after the race, you know, normal kind of fatigue, but it's not accumulating to the point of that it's like hurting or like I feel like I don't have enough. But man, it's not easy out there. And I'm gonna show you the first few laps as always, so you guys get a feel for how these things go. Sometimes they shoot off like a rocket, these races. And I'm already figuring out my lines and like where to move up. This outside line is nice. And following the crew, everybody, you know, at this point you kind of know most of the people, who the hitters are. And a lot of people do all 10 days. It's pretty cool. Taking the corners, I'm already getting the feel for everything, you know. I was off the bike for a long time, or off racing for a long time because of my broken collarbone last year. Actually, last year was kind of a bust. Last year was totally, like I got COVID 2 weeks before Tulsa. Then I broke my collarbone. Then when I finally got back on the bike, my next race series in Gateway Cup, I got food poisoning. So I didn't really race for most of the year. I lost a feel for it, man. I lost it. And once you go for like 8 months, 10 months without racing, I think your body forgets what it's like. Your body really, it's like, it goes through a shock when you go back into racing. And I had a late season start. My first race was like the end of May, okay? And it's because I was in Mexico. I was riding a lot, but I wasn't racing at all. Nope, there's no practice crits in Mexico. And I was doing 20-20s, 30-30s, intervals and all that stuff. But man, it doesn't prepare you for what racing feels like. You can do intervals, you can do all that stuff. But look at this corner. Look how, you know, you get guttered and then you got to do 700 watts. How are you going to train for that? And the feeling. And then you're like, okay, do I really go all in or do I gotta come back? And I'm hurting here. Already hurting. Second lap. I'm getting gapped. All because of I had to scrub some power, some speed back there on that turn. You can't train for that. You can only just race. There's no real substitute for it. You gotta just race and get a feel for this. Look at it, strung out. I'm still doing an effort. By the way, helmet cam is pretty cool. Every time you see my head going down, that means I'm hurting. It's not like I'm looking at my Garmin or anything like that. And this is hard to train for. Okay, this is a key moment. I catch the group and they're ballooning, and you got to find an outside line to move up. Keep the momentum. The people on my left, the dude on my left, he went left. That I was holding his wheel through that straightaway, and now he's like 10 positions up. So you got to find either inside or the outside. I like the outside. Sometimes the people left it open, but in this particular straightaway, in this moment, the inside was really the way to go. Like that guy is already up 10 positions. Now we're cruising. Come on, Claudio, head down, hurting. This always got up to like 32, 33 miles an hour. And you don't have to do such a big effort because you're going to catch them. You know you're going to catch them on this turn here. Let's see how we take it. Sneak in there, Claudio. Okay, that's not bad. Then you got to jump out of it. So, talking about training, I did a lot of threshold. I did long rides. Then we got into threshold. Then we got into VO2. Then we got into 30-30s. I have to admit, I didn't do enough 30-30s. I think I'm feeling it. 30 seconds on really hard, 30 seconds off, and you do that for 10 minutes. Then you rest for 10 minutes, and then you do that again. And then you rest for another 10 minutes, and then you do that again. You do like 3 sets of those things. And that teaches you to go whoop, whoop, whoop. But even when I do them, when I do the 30 seconds on, I do them at like 350, maybe 4, not even. And here I'm doing 600, guys. I'm surging up to 600, 700. And so it's like, it's a whole nother game. It's like, I can't do 30-30s at 700 watts. So you got to train the system. You got to train the body to really suffer like this. In a crit, going 30 miles an hour next to people, going 4 wide in the corner. Okay, we're skipping ahead, lap 8. And you gotta race. A lot of people just race themselves into fitness or race themselves into like good technique. I'm starting to feel like that's the way to go. More racing. Sometimes I feel like racing, if you look at the file of a race, sometimes it's not that hard. You can sit in some of these races. Well, I'm moving up. Claudio's moving up. Okay, I'm doing that trick. They're slowing down, and this guy goes, and I'm right on his wheel. Smart. Now I'm in the front. Guys, just moved up. Chilling. Trying to get in the draft. And they're kind of, here goes this kid that's like always on the podium or in the top 5. And I don't want to go up that much. I just want to hold this position right here. That was a nice way to move up. You see, I just found that line. People are taking it easy, and you just push a little bit. And sometimes somebody goes, but there we are, 700 watts. Oh my God. I'm gonna chill for a second, or I'm gonna go. I might go a little bit. I gotta stay in the draft though. 12 laps to go. Okay. Get in the draft, Claudio. There you are. Let's see how we take this turn at speed. Come on, take the inside. Good, good, good. I scrubbed a little bit of speed. Yeah. I didn't need to. I probably feathered my brakes on that one. If you see it, we were going into it like at 27. Now we're pushing more watts. This is what I mean. It's like you gotta get your body used to this. Heart rate 177, 178. My max is 192, 193 maybe. And we have this section. It's like it goes up to a 4%. It's a little bit of a climb here, a little mini climb. You are putting watts down. You can pedal through all these corners, by the way. Cornering and pedaling through corners, you just got to do that in a race. You got to practice that. There's no way around it. So people come out to races, and it's like, it's kind of shocking how hard they are. All right, here's the outside line. I keep my speed. All right. Do I have enough room to go around? Come on, Claudia, hold that wheel. Get in there. Maybe I want to be in the draft. 14 laps in. Okay. I think it's 6 to go. And I see the front of the race again. It's different in here. Different in the front. Different kind of energy. I noticed that at the front, you got to have more snap. More snap in your legs. Because once the attacks go, you have to absolutely snap. And they're right there. I mean, you don't have to. You can let other people do it, but then you fall back so much. When you're in the back and there's an attack, you see it coming, and then you just ease into it. It's not an 800 watt bomb that you got to do. It's like 400 or 500. Here it is, 6 laps to go. It's a different kind of acceleration. It's a different kind of power output when people attack, which is why if I don't have the matches to burn, I don't want to be in the front or anywhere near the front. It's real snappy. Look at that. Attack on the right. Let's see how they react. Yeah, you see? And there they go. Dude, you gotta have some power. You gotta have some ability to snap and recover, snap and recover. You see how the guys in the front, they surged hard, but we're not. We're at 200-300. And this thing is going to get strung out, and then we are all going to still be together. Getting strung out. These dudes are fit. They, I wonder what they do for training. I think a lot of them have a local race series that they do once a week. That's so good for you. If you had that, if you had like a crit race series, like in Austin, like the driveway, like a lot of places have it. And now it's ballooning. It's strung out again. 17 laps in. I think that's like 4 laps to go. My head's going down. That's not good, guys. I'm not looking at my Garmin. I'm suffering. Look at the rear view camera. I'm all the way in the back. Claudio's hurting. With 4 laps to go. Come on, close it, Claudio. Close it. Ugh. We're at 3% grade. It's hurting. Look at the efforts though. At this heart rate. Take a good line and close this down. Yes, yes, yes. Push, push, push. You gotta push. Continue to push. And if people are also in the back, you can tell that some people they're hurting back here too. Not all of them, but you can tell when they're having a hard time closing a gap, and maybe they're getting tired as well. So you gotta be careful. Oh man, I'm letting the gap open. Is this it for Claudio? Come on, no. There they are. They're gonna balloon, and this is why I'm coasting, because I know I can see that I'm just gonna go right into them. Now, everybody says when this happens, keep your momentum, pedal a little bit, and move up spots. But it's easier said than done, guys. What are we? 3 laps to go. Still in the back, still hurting. Once again, we're gonna go up this little hill. And I'm getting gapped already. Ah. So these efforts are killing me. Okay, let's see if I find a line. Come on, Claudio. Go to the outside. There it is. But let me tell you, I'm hurting. I don't want to be in the front because I know that I have nothing in my legs. I have no sprint at this point. I have no snap. And I don't want to be I'm not going to do anything when I'm hurting this much. I need to recover for a second. But sometimes you can just sit in the draft and follow wheels, and then it'll take you somewhere. But when you're tired, it's like you don't want to move up because you have to do something. You know what I mean? And that's what I see a lot in my video here. It's like I could, if I really wanted to, if I wanted to really race and be in the front. It doesn't take that big of an effort. 2 to go. But I'm tired. The reality of training versus racing, it's totally different. I do encourage everybody to get out and race. It's a whole vibe. Man, look at this. When it's 2 to go, there's this frenzy that happens. Everybody wants it. Let's go, Claudio. Go up this little climb here. We got salty dogs in the back. They're plotting something. I know that they're going to move up. Just got to hold. Find the wheel. Hold them. They're going to take somewhere. They're going to take me somewhere. Yes. Just hold that wheel, Claudio. Let's see how good I can hold this. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. Push. This is 2 to go. This is prime time. Oh, something happened. Head is down. I'm in the back. It's not good. Let's find a way to move up. Come on. There's still hope. But man, my heart rate is 181. I'm hurting. I'm hurting at 180. I feel like overall my legs are missing a kind of snap that I've had in the past. Get in there. And maybe I didn't do it. You know, one of the things that I didn't do was lifting this year. or last year in the off season. I didn't do too much. Here we go, bell lap. And this is such a good time to move up. I could be moving up on the inside here. So maybe the lack of strength training, like real heavy stuff that I've done in the past, like it kind of took away some of that raw power. You know what? I think that's important. Keep pushing. It's last lap and I'm in the back. I'm last, guys. What do we think is going to happen here? Hold some wheels, Claudio. Push. My head's going down. 300, 400, 500. We're going up this little 2%. Ugh. It hurts to watch it. Take a good line. Get back in. Let's see if they balloon one more time. Sometimes they do. Sometimes the last lap they rail it somehow, but sometimes halfway through the lap it balloons. And then there's another sprint. And my coach says there's 2 sprints in a race, in the last lap of a race. There's a sprint for position, and then there's a sprint for the line. This right here looks like they're about to sprint for the position, just to get in position for the last corner. That's your first sprint in the last lap. And then you got to sprint again, realistically. I'm out of sprints. I'm not a sprinter. I'm holding on. Here we are into the last corner. Hit it for 27th place. Ooh, 900. All right. Doesn't get me even one place further. And that's it, guys. Survived another day at Chicago Grit. Thank you so much for watching. Follow me on Instagram. Subscribe for more content like this, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace. Race recap, Cat 3. Man, fun race, fast. People were hustling. The first 15 minutes, I was on the rivet, and I was like about to pop.